Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. Oh, whoops. It's been a bit today. The stream almost never happened. And after load shedding, just an hour after that, the power went out, so I wasn't sure I was going to get it back in time. Thankfully, it did come back, so we're definitely getting the stream done. So, how are you all doing when I get the game started? And I gotta go the long way around because I forgot to put Steam up. I'm sorry, I was so flustered this was a detail and all that I ended up forgetting. So, this may be the last episode. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it with the time I have left. Under regular circumstances, I would have been able to go through, I would have made this a mega stream and go through the entire last bit and save all the extra stuff for next week. But unfortunately, I don't know if we'll get to the endings today. Okay, 30th. So I want to save. I want to save the bad ending slot tomorrow. Also, that is pretty loud, so I should fix that. There we are. Okay, and I got it. And I think this is the 28th with Maneki Neko, so, and I think we read the stuff. Why was I clicking on? Oh no, we haven't. Mega Christmas. Really? I read this stuff last stream. That bar called Valhalla? Yeah. I guess we'll go. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what count says in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars blast. A Mars blast for a guy that wouldn't come back twice. Mars blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Blend. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. I'm sorry I've been neglecting reading the drink descriptions. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject, you looking for a fight? Most certainly not. He would kill you, Ingram. He would kill you. The guy is a friggin' bounty hunter. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Joel, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. So, I'd even come to believe if I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. I love this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks mix. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie, and you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes the nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibody is needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Give him a bit of alcohol. He can take it. Oop. Almost messed that up. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I add a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit that they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you, were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you will be in a good mood, too. A bad touch for Elma. Yay, Elma! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks, mix. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Jesus. If that doesn't go against your case, I don't know what will. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When she came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Good Lord. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest of friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. And we slept on the same bed. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. She stopped playing and she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, and the age difference at all. But there was something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Jesus. If that doesn't foster familial problems, I don't know what will. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until she finally reached that, before we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held from her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead girlfriend, my dead girlfriend, dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. So Catboy, welcome to the stream. How are you? Right. Give me a Brandtini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. A Brandtini, alright. Brandtini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 H. Just making sure that's right. Mix. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh Jesus! I knew this was coming. I just wasn't expecting it now, so it kind of jumped on me. Anyone new to the stream? Need honor. Oh hell no! This is a story of grew disillusioned and with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from her said sister. Excuse me. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up at her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs, Jesus, Anna. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend, and not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. Put up by your high-ranking lips. Good lord. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held. Went everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, can I lift her sweater? Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. All right, enough. Enough? Yeah. Peace out. Yeah, so all she only did that to screw with us. And now we can affect the TV again. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? All right. A beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? And I just noticed everything she's ordered so far starts with a B. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gaby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister. But once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited at having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both the big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah, yeah. I'll go on my break. All right. What? You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if something comes up. I think that was a little faster than normal. It really seems like the days get shorter, or the closer it gets to the end. It's less chilly today, and we're sticking with that. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit! Hey, Norma. Phew! You're back. Oh fuck you! You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it would be a waste of money in a university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late. Before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. A Bleeding Jane for Gil. Yeah, I believe we're talking to I believe we're talking to Anna, the section. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blend. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. Don't know. You're the main character? Don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Joe? Making lots of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. A beer for Gil now. Beer. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. In case you missed it, she changed the background. She changed the window. I really want to play a game with this girl. Nobody expects the Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy was wow! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using a spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey. Hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. A fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. Fluffy dream. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just a bit of alcohol because she's got to work. Age mix. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave, what, are you throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put a soul at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask you a silly question? You see my client, and so you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears looks like cat ears. The word boomer seems out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents that were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still in a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was only the first successful genetic treatment on the fetus, but also it was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but it's also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point, and that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of addressing nanomachine rejection and of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the researcher was founded by Maki Stankovic. Or was it Stankovic? Let's call him Stankovic for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stankovic funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stankovic, didn't die. She became a living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved, that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born, and their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. That quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can move because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. But they can move like a cat and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real functions. And there you have it. The cat ears Stella adds, they're not. The cat ears Stella has, they're not ears at all. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eye for less intrusive procedures. You really thought that they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today, thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait, what? Yeah, the guy's name was Stankovic. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stankovic was around my age. And when I was a teen, there was some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Hey Pure Mira, welcome to the stream. How was your day? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Okay. Total earnings, 41,180. Drinks total, 2,080. 2,080. The stake 0, commission 30%. Today's payment, 624. Tips 300. Flawless service bonus 500. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl 300. Pretty good so far, though I've been awake for just over 3 hours. Well, let's hope that continues for you. Today's total transfer, 1,724. If all goes as well, we might be able to finish this game today. That went quite quick. Today's total transfer, 1,724. Total funds, 10,356. Was awake until 6 a.m. once again. Is that early for you? Personally, that's around the time I make a point to get up. I can't stand sleeping late. Jill is thinking about buying about Kira Miki. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. I'm hoping that Kira Miki poster isn't too expensive. 300, just enough. And it's not going to suggest we buy anything if this is the funds we land up with. Oh, you've been talking a lot about that Elma girl. Jealous? It's pretty late to go to sleep at that point, even by my standards. Fair enough. To me, even if I still go, even if I go to sleep rather late, I'll try to wake up at 6. If I'm still tired during the day, if I'm still tired during the day, I sleep in the, I'll take a nap if I need to. Okay, nothing new for Mega Christmas. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue in the red. A PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying about because they can't have more. Give me a break. Says the guy who earns billions just for what, existing? Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. Yeah, really. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rule. Oh yeah, you were showing that on Kyrie's account, weren't you? I'm personally not going to make another Genshin account no matter how far I get because, personally, I just don't have the time to allot to it. I got lots of work, I want to get done, and Genshin takes up enough time as it is when I try to make time for it. Where was I? I'd like to say we have the freedom to wear, no longer adhere to decency rules. Yeah, it does take a lot of time, yeah, indeed. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for that abominable combo. Think about that for a second. And just for wearing clothes that aren't considered "quote unquote" decent, you're going to go to jail. But what do you think? And how should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Gods be praised for a silly law I'm actually all in for. Birth rates decrease as youths prefer Lilum Company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of humans was treated as a joke. But reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships has become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Laughs. Even, don't even get me started. Excuse me. Okay, okay, Mira, thanks for the lurk. Oh, God. Sorry, some water went down the wrong tube. It's expected that regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Being only with the Lilum can be tiring, though. Okay, Endanger You. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy, self-deprecating thread. Don't trust the White Knights. Don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. And don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour. Lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice and butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family. So now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city. Lol. Soon we won't be able. Soon and we won't even be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I'll just PM you a good dealer. Threat closed. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. Okay, we are going to save again. And we are going to save in a third slot because this is going to be a cutoff for the bad ending. We have just enough to pay the we have just enough to pay rent. And I'm going to make sure that we can screw that up when we get back to the save file. Okay, go to work. Thursday, December 29th. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've almost got everything, and we've almost got everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as the official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not going to say anything, Jill? If it means not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his owns a bazaar. Yeah, owns, not works at one. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not going to let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errand would take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo with a crush, huh? This place, great! Oh, if it isn't... It's been a while since we saw you! Hey, Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Oh, God. I know who that guy is. Boss, stalked woman incoming! Doors open! Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there! Oh, hi there! The other one, that's the bathroom. Hi, Kyrie. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh, God. I'm sorry, Kyrie. Your first experience with this game on my stream is this douchebag. Oh, the hellhole, the hellhole, perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembers me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usual drink, huh? And his usual drink is a big beer. 1, 2. I'll be lurking for a long time, going to take a shot. Is that shower or shover? Or I'll take either. Okay, okay, Mira. So sleepy. How's Valhalla? Oh, it's great. I love this game. To explain, this game is a visual novel where you're a bartender in a cyberpunk future. So, like, all the stuff that usually happens in a cyberpunk story, you're not really involved with that. You're just it's like a normal person trying to live their life, or as normal as Jill could be, with her sense of humor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we are. Just mix. Here. Oh, and what's your goal? Basically, you gotta make certain payments by the end of the chapter. Like the first one is a payment and is a subscriptions payment to a site. If you don't make that, you just can't concentrate during work. The second one is to pay your power bill. If that happens, your lights go off in your apartment and you can't focus. Is on working again, and then the third one is to pay rent. If you don't make that, you get the bad ending to the game. No problem. This seems right. And I'm sorry, the first client you see upon coming in is this guy. He is the worst. I hate this guy with a passion, and he never got better for me. The paper's been a mess lately. You think with all that's happening, they say and do more. They stay and do more reports. For the record, one of his employees, who was another one of our clients, recently quit, and she personally refers to this guy, and I quote, "a chauvinistic horseblower." I am not kidding, and I totally agree with the statement. But they're asking for vacations. Weird. I thought you followed me. No wonder I wasn't getting a notice. Well, thanks for the follow. No, I was pretty sure that you did follow me. Nice. You're very, very belated 69. Yeah, though technically I'll have two 69s because one of them because one of them one of them is an alt account for a friend, I believe. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. How did I not notice until today? Well, you probably had things on your mind, especially like with the events of yesterday. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but I just thought I was, and that was that. But yeah, I've had that. Do you know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize everything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why don't you try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Cyberpunk Corp and company, they have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Reporting them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that is the best case scenario, and that they'll buy the damn operation and to keep it. And the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn corporation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackey is picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. I mean, I can respect that. Huh. Still doesn't look... I'll be lurking for a bit while I wake up a bit more. Sure thing. Thanks for the lurk, Kyrie. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Think about that for a second. Illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there was like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep the fundamentals around to stop police from raiding their homes and warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin, and at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Even I have to break from routine from time to time. A moonblast, that's a new one for him. And I think we gotta make it big. No, it just says moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rock. Blend. No relation to the Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Alright, didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? And this is why I hate this guy like hell. Blue hair, big tits. He's the one, she's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Yeah, you can see it, can't you? Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. That does not make it much better. I know what your idea of hitting on people is. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Oh. Everything he says, it's like it's drilling into me and it wants to make me throw up. I want to know just how detailed those king class Shia models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. I'm resisting you just fine. It's not hard. You're in front of one. I'm guessing then you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. Sounds like a healthy marriage. Don't it? In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. No comment. So that limb isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Jesus. Go and explode. Just go and fucking explode, please. The world will be better off without you. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's give him a pile driver, literally. Just a regular pile driver. Put that back on stream. Pile driver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, no optional cartridge name order from them. I want to get him drunk as fuck because I want to ruin him. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat. But you better not have a sore throat while drinking it. Here. All right. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. Please let that person have a fucking gun. And please let her aim for the balls first. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. I hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. And now, Kyrie, and now you guys get the juxtaposition of this wonderful person right here. So I recorded a small video of her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really. She did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idle wants something sweet. Flavor, sweet. Sugar Rush, 150. Sparkle Star, no. Blue Fairy is a current top contender. What now? 170. Moonblast, current top contender, 180. Brantini 250, so that's the current winner. And we got our winner here, the Piano Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age, mix. A Piano Woman for a wonderful idol. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan then was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I didn't want to humor him. I see. It seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, and it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I met 2 fans of yours lately. Help with that. Totally innocent, I swear. Really? Both of them seem excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans, doesn't sit well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier, more pretentious image of me. Do you like what I do, Joel? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let's see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. But I believe we actually give her tea. Yes, we give her Mulan tea. Mulan tea. Here. Perfect. That tea came out of my own paycheck, by the way. Hey, you're a king class Chia, right? That I am. I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and the DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but... Whoops. The FC-72s have a port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Hey Jill, will you go to my next concert? I heard every ticket was sold out, never mind how expensive they are. So I guess that's a no, sorry. Now you will? Here. Is this? It's a ticket to my encore concert. Sorry it's not a better seat, but I only get 70 free tickets. No, I mean, this is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it, though. You will. It even has a backstage path, so we can talk afterwards. Then you'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know. I like you. You're attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. Yeah, I think this is the indication that we got her that we're clear for her ending. God, it feels so weird to get a gift, and from a celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it. You deserve it. Although I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it my all on stage. They give those gifts to me after watching. They give those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best and give it my all as a way to repay them. I should give them my all mixing drinks then? Of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. No, let's have a Sparkle Star first. All right, a Sparkle Star for Miss Idol. Yeah, I think Sparkle Star is a reference to Metroid. 1, 2, 1. A little bit. Age, mix. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Oh, whoop. How'd I screw that up? 1, 2, 1. Age mix. Not sure what I did wrong. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, skills back. I'll take my break. All right. So many great characters in this game. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're on my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of boss's chicken buckets. Did boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings, Stella! Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. A Bleeding Jane for Stella. I went to S because of Stella. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, blended. What? Really? Oh, did I put Adeleide instead of Bronson extract? Is that what I did? 1, 2, 3. Blended. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. And for the record, we've actually, to the newcomers in stream, we've actually recently learned that these cat ears that she has, they're not actually ears. They're extra appendages. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of a new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how's it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricked many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor there, right there, and fled when the lynchings went on. Any knight it's still stuck in their suit had to take their armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. They weren't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, every single piece of armor that's oddly worded. Every single piece of armor fetches a high price these days. Could anyone see profit? Could anyone see profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field, ripe with patent. It's just open for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case, though. Him? There's this guy named Jack. He's a captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg core unit. Unique? Amethyst Reverie, thank you for the follow. The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including myself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded. Yeah, and this game is full of pride. I actually first got this game because it was listed as an LGBTQ game, which tracks because there's a lot of LGBTQ representation. Let's see. Heavily modded to the point where it looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Yep! Glitch City actually had Sentai heroes. And what? Ahem, they look really gory. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He was one of the few, if not the only suits of armor he has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front and to make people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. Yeah, I can imagine. Not only is it a human rights violation, and like the collateral damage, it would cause, and the amount of people it would hurt. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp have had its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. And keep in mind, this is a cyberpunk future. The whole thing is a dystopia. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just a front. He's just a front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself, and the intention is take away from whatever the Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what are you saying? So what you were saying is Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I called the White Knights glorified mole security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, Ham, what? Ham. Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's get her a Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Age mix. Here. Thanks. So I take it that you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets to the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? I'm sorry. I love how she gets so excited with Kiramiki. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person is actually true? Amazing. I know, she even got me a ticket to the for the concert. She what? To twist some arms to get tickets for the Encore concert. Not only did you get them free, the idol herself gave them to you? Do you have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of her, but I'll see. I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such a more magical aura to them. Everyone said they have to be seen to be believed. You really like her music, huh? It makes me happy. What can I say? I love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Hell, it even helped me when I was worried sick about Say at the bank. It made me forget all my worries. It even made me forget all my worries, even for a while. Huh, I see. Say, Jill, you want to come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. You want to come with us? Yeah, of course you invited Say. I'd love to. I didn't want to go by myself, but... Are you okay with that? I don't want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you really believe me they went... do you really believe me saying she was here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That's it. Can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'll be surprised how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I can get in the disabled line with Say on her wounds, Jesus. Although she'll probably nag me how she doesn't need it, and we shouldn't abuse that. Fair. Yeah, say it was a white knight. But the white knights have been disbanded, so yeah, she's not anymore. Hey, hey, can you get me a classic drink? Classic, sure. Still want something classic now. Classic. Okay, there's beer, Bleeding Jane, frothy water. Let's see what the guy suggests. But I'm guessing beer or Bleeding Jane and work just fine. It is suggesting. I see. Sorry, I lost where I am now. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Making sure it's right, all blended. Welcome back, Mira. You're lucky you missed the biggest asshole in the game. I hate that guy's guts. And I think that's the last we see of them, to which I say thank God. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even have a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Rare occasions of rich people being nice. That's to remind you this is fiction. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait, I just realized something's off about the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? Excuse me. I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented. That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Zaibatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knight untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from, including my favorite, especially my favorite character. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent and registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside inside one of the suits. So the ones that were upholding the law still did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. That doesn't relate to anything whatsoever. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. As always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Elma! No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? Okay, for those of you who are who weren't here when I told this story before, Alma here is straight, and the devs have said they made her straight in order to make her a tragic character. Because there's so much tension between her and Jill. It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stopped, then saying please and thanks stopped, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again and expect you to properly greet me this time. Yes, and Alma is my favorite character. I just adore this girl. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while pondering weak and weary. Over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. As someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender, I did not. Jill's pretty great too, I'm not gonna lie. So, you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big Colvo Velvet. Sure. A big Colvo Velvet for Alma. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the rocks mix. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring a bell? Nice! I thought this was actually going to come later, but we get it now. Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me that I made meet great change, thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I'd been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world to into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources on the top of my head that all that stuff is archived. That have all that stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing that is? We've all been young. Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. Ooh, I'd like to see that, actually. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh God, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? Because she is definitely bi and just doesn't know it yet. I will take this statement to my grave. That snake wasn't supposed to be there. I was bored. That's why I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, and so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used the search engine, you know. No, I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to that page? You do realize your main mail account to everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. Yes, flower for Alma. You were obsessed with occult autism. I wanted to kiss all the boys, and I almost accomplished that in middle school. It still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths all classmates will go to track you down, especially if they think you're still the girl that kisses them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69. Like the reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Joe, there's nobody that would read it as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Nice. Yes. Hey, Dodex, welcome to the stream. How have you been? Even at 12, like, they fucking knew that what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's wean things up. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. A sugar rush. Are they trendy now or something? Sugar rush. 1, 2, 1. Almost blended it. My plan almost went out the window. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I earned the right to dig through yours. Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such that I've introduced to my family at all. Actually, I need to go for a quick bio break. Sorry, I was trying to wait for a bit, but I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Continue, Alma. The first one then was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight, and me saying, keep the fucker. Good for you, girl. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it, anyways, yeah, sounds like that guy might not have been abusive. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married only half a year, after only half a year or so, of knowing him. Oh, Jesus. Good for you for cutting all the toxic bullshit out of your life. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, and we had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought out a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Let's get her a beer. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question, and then we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed about that vlog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, I'm honoring our friendship. I'll just say this: they're real and they're spectacular. Now, ask the real question before I slap you. And let's not forget. She has modded arms. She has modded hands. It's going to be a hard slap. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation. Then I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping me because the real question is, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First is that I spend lots of time typing. These replacements help avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Ah. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer. It acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? It took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly after my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice, so they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and then it could pass for her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible, and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. And now you don't. Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? You see what I mean about these two? One chance and only one chance. And you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read that was quite interesting. It proposes the scenario where a nanomachine would leave the body after death, and and then act as a collective hive mind and through residual brain waves. The result would basically be an image, not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. This just makes her situation all the more curious. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. I really want a game with Anna. Come on, we know the basics of her backstory, too. Come on, we want a full game. Well, I do. I want to know her story. And while we're at it, why don't we explore her relationship with Dorothy? That would be great. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left them like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am? Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with eighth grade syndrome? 8th grade what? She's calling you a chuny, Jill. When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect the legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... Ahem. No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, no, but it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, it's considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Get your fuckboy. What? 8th grade what? I love how she left with that. Jeez, it's feeling really hot right now. Total earnings 45,920. Drinks total 3,490. Mistake 0. Commission 30%. Today's payment today's payment 1,047. Tips 1,250. Flawless bonus 500. Who would have thought that we get a bona fide idol in the bar? 300. She's paying me for an idol coming into the bar. Today's total transfer 3,097. Total funds 1,300. No, 13,153. I feel like an adult. Focus. Yeah, I think that I got 2 achievements there. One for making rent, and one for one for doing all my payments, and one for whatchamacallit? And one for always being focused during work. You were charged 10,000 for your rent, have a night stay. Jill will have a roof over her head for a month. The sense of relief will make her focused at work. And I don't need to buy anything except for stuff preparing for endgame. Actually, let's do that. $1,500, and how much do the cartridges cost? $350. Oh, replica touring toy! Touring! God, that's expensive. I mean, it's touring, so fair. One of these days I have to play read-only memories again, get the good end, get an ending, get an ending where touring doesn't die. Cute clay houses. Meet the staff. I guess we'll buy that. So now we don't have to buy that. That stuff in New Game Plus. When I come back to do the secret clients. Like maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that when Christmas rolls around next year. Valhalla. The name sound. Oh, whoops. I completely missed that. The name sounds silly, but and a bit hard pronounced. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just the code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area is called Neon District. At first, it was a bit scary because I've got my way back. But once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I still want the clarification to whether the little sister is us. I look forward to visiting again. And the drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made with real alcohol. Welcome back, Kyrie. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism spot. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far. But Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessity right. Hey Robin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, it's probably about time for you to be getting ready for your stream, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I was going to shout out Robin, but I shouted her out a lot. I should shout out to you for a change. Everyone, check out Kyrie. She's a great YouTuber that's great fun watching when I can get her. And she's doing a commission for me. No problem, Kyrie. So where was I? The first nation to adopt the current standard on artificial intelligence and robotics was the first to allow robotics into normal society, quickly giving them necessity. No problem. Like you're even a sweetheart. Even an absolute great person. You're fun to watch, Chen. And like again, and you're doing that commission for me, which I'm very much looking forward to. Was the first to allow robots into normal society, give them necessary rights so as to question a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown as to what kind of laws to have in the future regarding their existence. But people look more robot-like by the day, though. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Being big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas, did I say that right? Several kilometers below the ocean's surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. And Australia? Australia, a tad more complicated than that. Grand Slam Master crowns a new heavyweight champion. Blitz City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with great Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After a previous champion, 666 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to injury, GFSF decided to hold the tournament to find a new title award holder. I'll be lurking a bit, darling, since I've been pretty sick since I woke up. Don't worry in advance if I'm quieter than usual. That's understandable. Rest well, Kyrie. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for a 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting! If only I understood what was going on. I love Jill. I think we have time for a half a day. but then I'll have to call it because I don't want to risk going further than that. We'll see how quickly the part one go. We'll see how quickly that half a day goes. Because this is a regular working day, if I'm not mistaken. I think. No, yeah, Saturday is the Christmas party, so it's a normal work day. Good evening. Hey, Anna. Jill, are you humming Shine Spark? Hey, Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. What is Alma? Did you... was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you, this happy since, well, never. Today's escapade will bring us to a familiar place and... shit. Gil, I'm out, but I'm gonna... Not so fast, Flat Bartender, if that's even your real name. It's not. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Eh? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eye is unmistakable. Whatever. Just keep it down. Jill, you here? Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be in the back of my office. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Are you too happy or are you too mopey? What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl... I'm not here! Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways... Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Friday beer for cheerful Betty. Does it suggest big? Just making sure. Not just suggest regular beer. A Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Here. Woo! So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Brr. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. And like your co-worker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. Oh. That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed it every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between, and let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light, okay? I need to serve a bloom light and something non-alcoholic. Bloom light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Age on the rocks mix. What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't put in enough aldehyde. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On the rocks, age mix. Okay, now something non-alcoholic. I kind of hate it when they do this. Bleeding Jane's a probability. Current top contender. Blue Fairy, no. Brantini, current top contender. No. Fringe Weaver, definitely not. Frothy Water, no. 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 Definitely not. No. Piano Woman, I'm guessing, is the same. Yeah, no. Ball Driver, no. Zandstar, definitely not. So... Brantini. Oh, no, no, no. Brantini has alcohol in it. Bleeding Jane. So, Bleeding Jane. Oh, whoop, no. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Here. Thanks. Sane. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheet, it snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, Cheeto Taylor, and choose with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in so short a period of time. I mean, about the piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime and get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, and maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you'll lose nothing. In the end, you'll lose nothing by what? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum. So I don't know how well that it applies to you. Yeah, these things are human and orbit organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that ways towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and orbit organs. You surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget that are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of societal experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway... Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Was she thinking that? Yeah, she was. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Now I need to serve a piano man and a piano woman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks mix. And now a piano woman. Which I believe is exactly the same but aged. Oh, whoops. 1, 2. Oh no, completely different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Age mix. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value to taking the woman. Why order like that then? Oh dear, she's drunk. Hey Laura. You what? He's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine. Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices. Honestly, we should leave now. Oh yeah, we're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be there, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself. So sorry. I totally forgot that she was already here. By the way, yeah, you can do that. Man, that was such bliss. I don't know, I kind of like her. I know some people think she's annoying, but I just kind of like her for how weird she is. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. She wants something nasty again. I think maybe that calls for a Zen Star. I'm going to check the guide on that. No, it's suggesting a Piano Man. Interesting. Piano Man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something nasty, liquefied YouTube comment. Hey Z, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since you were last on stream. How's your day? Or should I should rather say, how have you been? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks mix. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Eh? It's the second time I'm here, so I'm only natural. So it's only natural to get you your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy. Let me give you one. I mean it. No, thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. That can't. How in the ever living fuck did you do it? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Doing good, just got busy with some other stuff and forgot to join before. Fair enough. Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything. The like. Liam the Floofy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. How have you been? Good question. And where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Never a bad time to fix that. I am Floof. You definitely are. It's in the name. Idols, newspapers, managers, talking dog, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe the boss just donated money to the Sierra thing. And then trick the dog into coming. Then trick the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Call me Floof. Call me Floof, please. Liam makes me feel ick. Okay, Floof it is. Oh well. Anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry. What did you say? I was asking if there was any news stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. She is really popping in now. 2K Bomb, please, let's have a game with Alma. Not Alma. I mean, I would like a game with Alma, but that's my personal preference. She is my favorite character. But please, a game with Anna. I really want to know more about her. I really want more of her story. That's a big fat lie, and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant. So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but just let me put something on the TV here. I guess there's something worth saying, but then I want to hear it. Well, Kira Miki came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject, you've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. She took like a picnic with her. She did what? She even took a pic with her. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Yeah, Kira said that as much on her blog. Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, and much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number if she ever comes back. You let me know. You hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She really came twice. I'm not taking any chances. She already came twice. I'm not taking chances. I need to do something to down this anger. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. She's asking for a girly drink now. Girly. Sugar Rush, no. Sparkle Star, maybe. Blue Fairy, current top contender. Fluffy Dream, current top contender. Sunshine Cloud, no. There we are, Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rock, Splendid. Here. Whew, let's chill. Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me, they both have nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you are just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. I kind of agree on that. She is kind of fun. Another nuisance shows up. Wow, just hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuck Boy's partner? Wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? No, please don't become a Karen. Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die there. Crash is one hell of a drug. And I wouldn't, and wouldn't you know, I actually I can actually make a premium time if I go commando. Jesus. Huh? But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then, boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. All right. Jill. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him hanging in the middle of the road and right into the truck's grill. And right into a truck's grill. I think there's a scene coming up. Yeah, Grill Gil. Grill Gil, right. All right, Gil, come with me. Eh? Yeah, that's the day before payment. And, okay. We are actually not going to do this right now. Because as much as I want to go the full, as much as I want to go the full day, I don't want to go to overtime. Maybe next weekend then we'll feel. Maybe next weekend will be kinder to us. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And if you haven't, already, please leave a follow. If you enjoyed. It helps me a lot. I'm currently pushing to affiliate, and every little bit helps. I also upload all my stuff on YouTube, so please go check me out there. I also have a Discord, the Divine Temple of Knowledge. You can come check me there. It's the best. It's the best place to know when I'll be streaming next. And I also have a Facebook and Twitter, so you can also check me out there. Okay, so let's set up for a raid. I am going to put a thing here to I am going to put social link stuff for my setup when I get the chance, so I don't have to plug myself every single time. But anyway, let's see. Let's go for the raid, and I am going, and I know who exactly it is. Robin, you're getting raided. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This is Metis Balaska signing out.